What began as a harassment complaint quickly turned into something officers had apparently seen before. A man reported that his ex-girlfriend had been bombarding him with calls, messages, and repeated contact despite previous warnings to stop. He claimed the harassment had been going on since early that morning, and officers soon discovered this wasn't the first time they had responded to problems between the two. As deputies reviewed screenshots, missed calls, and text messages, they realized the situation involved far more than a simple argument after a breakup. Both sides had accusations, both insisted they were the victim, and officers knew they had to determine whether the conflict had crossed the line into criminal behavior.
So, yeah, see, even if you zoom in on it, you can't, there is no name right now. But she is not taking lanes.
Yeah.
I mean, I can show you my boxes because I had to go buy more. And like I said, they ain't cheap.
Yeah, no, I
and
know.
Then they're about to be busted. Hope you have more.
Okay. Do you have any screenshots of any of the threats other than that one?
She's really smart about that stuff. She's still over there.
Yeah.
DCFS will be called since your kids are home alone. They were with me, so I don't even know what the hell she was talking about.
I mean, if not, it's not a big deal. Just.
But here she is threatening me. Well, keep my little girls. That's what she does. Every time she was at my house in Tolono, and they probably have a report of it. Every single time she was arrested, she claimed I raped her or her daughter.
Okay.
But yet, she still would bring her around. I mean, they're just all. I mean, this is all from her. Well, this is all from today. 12, 3. I mean, this is all her. 14. No caller ID. That's her. But so this is all. So 7:31 this morning. That's when it started. 4 2. I mean, just nonstop, and then it goes back to her actual personal number.
Okay.
I don't know how that's not harassment.
It is. It is harassment.
I am sorry.
Hey, it's all right. No, that's all right. Can I talk to Crystal real quick?
I'm sorry.
Crystal, can I talk to her real quick?
Yeah. Yes.
Hey, Crystal, I'm Deputy Rasmus from the Shimon Sheriff's Office. What's going on between you and Garrett over here?
You stand here. He kicked me out yesterday, and
Okay.
that's it. I came over here to help her dog.
I
Got
called
hit.
her as soon as my dog got hit to see if she was over there and saw anything.
Okay. No, that's fine, but I mean, I know there's I have the screenshots of it being taken by you and broken.
I paid for that.
I'm not saying you didn't.
I know. I
But-
paid for that. I'm allowed to have that.
Well,
He has my checkbook over there. He's not getting
well,
it back.
technically, you're not allowed to have somebody else's prescription medication. So,
No, but he has my checkbook that he
okay,
is.
but that doesn't mean you can break a
That's
law, right? So, and then there's I don't know how many. I haven't even counted them yet. All the missed calls on his phone.
He
okay?
does this because you want to see all the missed calls on my phone?
Sure, I'll look at both sides.
No,
That's fine.
that's fine. But this is what he does when he's in the wrong.
That's why I'm trying to get your side. You said nothing was happening.
No, nothing is happening. I don't want nothing to do with him. He still has my stuff. He won't give it back.
Okay.
And I came over here to help her dog.
Okay.
And you can obviously see his back legs.
I understand.
I've been over here talking to her. This is what he does. He always calls the cops because he can't deal with this. He can't.
Okay.
He thinks I'm psycho crazy. I have a background of that. Don't get me wrong. You can look at my track record.
I don't know, y'all. I haven't watched anything.
I know.
I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
I know. This is what he does.
Okay.
He wants me to go to jail, and he wants.
Then
But
he wants her to come back over there.
exactly.
Okay.
I lived there for.
Okay.
And he kicked me and my daughter out because he's jealous of my son. A 19-year-old son. So yeah, you can ask. We have all text messages that we were getting along.
Okay.
We were getting along just fine. I moved in his house for a little bit till I found somewhere to move to.
Okay.
He kicked me out. Yeah, I took his. I'm not gonna lie about that, obviously. But I paid for that medicine. That's his prescription medicine. I paid for it. I have the debit card on file where I paid for it at Myers.
Okay.
I'm allowed to have that. No, I know that legally I'm not.
Yeah. I mean,
But-
I get the paid for part,
Yeah,
but it's
that-
still a prescription medication, so you can't take that. But I get it. That's
It
neither
wasn't
here nor
like
there.
a controlled substance
Right.
or whatever. And I know I have over there, so that's controlled substance. Just the stuff like that. He calls you guys to try to get me in trouble.
I mean, he also said that today the battery came up missing out of his garage door opener.
Oh, geez. This is what he does.
Okay.
This is what he does. A battery.
Okay, so like I said, I'm not here to take you to jail, okay? But I'm also not the kind of cop that's going to keep doing this over and over again.
No.
So I'm not being an ass, and I'll tell him the same thing.
I try not to be a bitch.
I'll tell him the same thing, but if this is going to continue, then I will, okay? So please do your part to not be calling him a bunch, not be going over there, whatever. Because at this point, I'm going to tell both sides, since you said that you have calls from him too.
Oh, yeah.
If it continues, I know and I know a lot of people are using this new law to their advantage, that we can't arrest stuff.
Yeah.
But if it continues, it becomes stalking, and I can arrest for stalking, and I will, okay? Just because I'm not going to keep coming out here for this stuff.
It's ridiculous.
So, yeah.
But this is what he does. He wants me to go to jail. He's put me in jail 5 times. 5 times.
Wow.
Because he's a...
Okay.
And this is what he wants.
Okay.
And he just, I'll call cop. Go ahead. What do you want me to do?
Well, that's why I'm saying now, I'm not taking somebody to jail the first time, but that's why I just go ahead and on Bodycam, I'll tell both sides. If it continues, I'll just make the arrest and be done with it, okay?
I was like, should I keep on calling the cops on him? You know?
If something's going to happen, yeah, it's fine, absolutely. Because otherwise, it's going to be his word against yours, and you're going to go in there, and he's going to have all these police reports that show stuff, and you're going to have nothing.
That's what he does.
So if something is happening on your side, then yes, call, okay? Because like I said, I'm going to just put it out there now to both sides that if it continues, whichever side continues it, I'll just make the arrest and be done. Just can't get away. Crystal?
We played last weekend and then we're playing in 2 weeks.
Can I talk to you outside for a sec?
You're not going to arrest me, are you?
Well, I don't know.
Is this for an OP?
It is.
Yes, I figured that's...
The one from Garrett? From
Yeah.
The other night we talked?
Yeah.
And,
Am I ever going to get my checkbook and my medicine back?
Well, I don't know. He says that he doesn't have it.
He does.
He said that day you went in there and got all your stuff.
I didn't get all my stuff.
Okay.
But I filed a police report on it.
Okay.
So...
That's fine. And then that night, when I talked to you, I thought we were on the agreement that you weren't going to contact him anymore.
Well, yeah.
And that lasted all of about 90 seconds.
No, it was about a couple hours.
I cleared the call at 6:46, and at 6:48, I have screenshots of you already trying to contact him. So less than 2 minutes.
It's just, he does this. And then he'll call me in 2 weeks. And like, oh, I miss you. Come back. I've already had OP on me from him.
Yeah.
He's afraid that I'm going to get him fired from his job or he's going to lose his kids. He comes here and drinks and drives with his kids. Always has beer in his car.
Okay.
So this is what he does. And I'm okay with it. I don't want nothing to...
Yeah, that's the understanding we had the other night, was that you were okay with it and you were just going to be done.
Yeah,
if he did call you in 2 weeks, you were going to say, look, I'm not going through this anymore. I don't want this life anymore.
I knew he was going to do this. This is what he does. He makes this shit. And then he's a piece of shit.
Well, like I said, the other issue, that night we talked, you were going to stop. And then less than 2 minutes, you're contacting him. And then you contact him saying that you're an Edgar County deputy wanting a statement, but it's actually you. So that you're not stopping.
I know.
Why did you say you were an Edgar County deputy or that an Edgar
Because
County?
I knew he would answer. I knew he would.
Exactly.
Because I'm the person, I want closure, and I'll alone. But he doesn't
You don't always get closure though.
I know, but
you're not always entitled to it. You can want it, but that doesn't mean you get it.
I know.
But what caused this closure?
I don't.
You know that it was wrong to say you're an Edgar County
Yeah,
deputy?
I know.
Okay,
It
you know
is.
it's wrong to continue to keep contacting him.
Well, now it is because
Well, no, you let's be honest.
Yeah.
You've already been arrested for stalking in the past, right?
Yeah, I
Okay, so
have.
you know what stalking is.
The deputy spoke separately with the woman, who insisted she had only wanted her belongings returned and believed her former boyfriend was deliberately trying to get her arrested. She admitted taking prescription medication that she had paid for, but acknowledged it legally belonged to him. Throughout the conversation, she repeatedly blamed the relationship for the ongoing conflict, while insisting she only wanted closure. But as officers compared her statements with previous reports, a different picture began to emerge. They reminded her that she had already been warned during an earlier encounter to stop contacting her ex. Despite agreeing to end all communication, records showed she had resumed reaching out almost immediately. She even admitted sending inappropriate videos and pretending to be a law enforcement officer in an effort to get him to respond. At that point, deputies explained that the repeated contact had gone far beyond a relationship dispute. In their view, it had become a pattern of stalking.
Correct?
But
Hold on.
okay.
Correct. You know what
Sorry.
stalking is, right?
Yes, I sure do.
You feel like what you're doing is considered the statute of stalking.
Yeah.
Okay.
To the point, yeah.
Okay. And have you contacted them since this deputy's had contact?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I'm not
Have you called them a whole bunch of times since then?
No, I wouldn't say a whole bunch of times.
Have you sent them any videos?
Yes.
Okay. What
I'm
videos
sure
have you? Let's be honest. We probably know what they are, but
Yes,
let's be
I
honest.
have,
What
because
videos
that's
have
what-
you sent them?
Do I have to say?
I'd just like you to be honest.
I am honest. You know,
Okay.
I just said
What kind of
something.
videos have you sent them?
It was an inappropriate video. I'm not
Is it an inappropriate video of your nether region?
Yes. Did you see that?
Yeah, nether region.
Why would he show you that? That's like fucking.
I don't know that he
So-
wanted that.
No, but that's what he does. That's what he does. He'll tell me like, oh, let's do this.
We can issue that in a second. If you want, whatever you want to do, Derek.
I just don't understand why it's.
Correct?
But
Hold on.
okay.
Correct. You know what
Sorry.
stalking is, right?
Yes, I sure do.
You feel like what you're doing is considered the statute of stalking.
Yeah.
Okay.
To the point, yeah.
Okay. And have you contacted them since this deputy's had contact?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I'm not
Have you called them a whole bunch of times since then?
No, I wouldn't say a whole bunch of times.
Have you
no.
sent them any videos?
Yes.
Okay. What
I'm sure
videos
you-
have you? Let's be honest. We probably know what they are, but
Yes,
let's be
I
honest.
have,
What
because
videos
that's
have
what-
you sent them?
Do I have to say?
I'd just like you to be honest.
I am honest. You know,
Okay.
I just said
What kind of
something.
videos have you sent them?
It was an inappropriate video. I'm not.
Is it an inappropriate video of your nether region?
Yes. Did you see that?
Yeah, nether region.
Why would he show you that? That's like fucking.
I don't know that he
So-
wanted that.
No, but that's what he does. That's what he does. He'll tell me like, oh, let's do this.
We can issue that in a second. If you want, whatever you want to do, Derek.
I just don't understand why he's okay. But if I want to go put an OP on him, they wouldn't have done anything.
Christina,
Crystal.
Crystal.
Yes.
Crystal. At what point is this enough?
I think.
And at what point will we reach a point, all of us together, where you'll finally decide that no matter what, closure be damned.
Yeah.
I just got to stop because it's causing me a whole bunch of trouble.
Oh, it is. It is. Ever since I met him,
Okay.
because he can't seem to.
Okay.
Always
Are you
has-
done with him? Yes or no?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So then, what's the
That's-
point of contacting him?
It's not now because he just has. I don't want.
He's going to issue you this, okay?
Yeah, that's fine. But I don't have to go. I'm not going to jail, am I?
Well, yes, you're going
Yes.
to jail.
What?
You're under arrest.
No, let me go.
You're under arrest.
Put your hands behind your back. Don't resist. Don't. Resisting is bad for you. That's another charge. Don't resist. You are a nice person. You're not going to resist. That's not good for
I
you.
can't go to jail.
Don't
Am I?
resist.
I told you that night if it continued, you would, and you said it wasn't going to continue, and you didn't even wait 2 minutes.
Don't resist.
Well,
I'm begging you.
Who is going to bartend for me?
I'm going to go in and
I'll
talk
call
to him.
Ryan or Crystal. And
Yep.
I can't. I'm already on probation. Now they're going to see
I know,
this.
that's the problem. You're on probation. I gave you a chance to not get arrested, so I could have arrested you that night, and I didn't because we were on the agreement that it was going to stop. And
Why
it
am I
hasn't
getting
stopped.
arrested tonight? Why can't you just send me that and just let me go?
Because I already told you that night, I will arrest you if this continues, and you said you understood.
But you said, well, the laws has changed. You said the laws has changed.
Right. I said that because you said that we can't arrest for certain things. I said, but stalking is still arrestable, and if this continues, it is stalking, and
Why
I will
is it
arrest
stalking
you.
when he was literally still texting me? He could still text me.
And I told you that night. It's on camera. Either side that continues it will be arrested. He has called multiple times and said that you continued it.
I can't fucking have this shit. I don't understand why he gets away with
That is why I
everything.
gave you the chance to not get arrested the other night. And then that bit me.
Now I'm gonna call my daughter from jail once again.
I've seen him there for my
So he
police.
called you guys and said, hey, she sent me a video. And
He's called me multiple times because you keep contacting him daily.
Once the deputy confirmed she had continued contacting her ex despite repeated warnings, the decision had already been made. The woman pleaded for another chance, explaining that she was already on probation and feared what another arrest would mean. However, the deputy reminded her that she had been given an opportunity to stop the behavior days earlier, and that promise had been broken almost immediately. She was taken into custody without further incident. According to the case, she was charged with stalking, harassment, a hate crime, and impersonating a peace officer. This case served as another reminder that repeated unwanted contact, even after a relationship ends, can eventually become a criminal offense when clear warnings are ignored. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe for more police body cam breakdowns and true crime stories every week.